Welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War England Campaign, episode 42nd with me, Squawker. And when we left off, it had actually been a really bloody long time since I played this, because I went away for a month. Well, I said I went away for a month. I went away for a month and a week because of my internet being shut off, but life's fun. Anyway, what are we up to? Well, what we're up to is getting our ass beaten by every faction in the game. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're beating the ass of every faction in the game, or not really. We're beating the asses of lots of factions. When there's lots of asses hanging around Nuremberg, for reasons unknown. But, yeah, there's a lot going on, really. What are we up to today? Well, today we're going to try and take Prague from the Imperials in order to buffer up our frontier against the now hostile Polish, who I'm probably not going to bother making an alliance with because fuck them, I might just go and buddy up with the Byzantines now. We're also going to try and make our move on Oslo if the Pope allows it, and if things start moving with the French again, I think it's high time we paid for a visit in the not too far future. So it's already kicking off. We've got a lot of expansion to do. Well, you know, lots of opportunities for expansion, but lots of enemies to deal with still. So we're going to have to just take it as we can. The Mongols are also making their move. They've started a war with Egypt, so we now need to be more wary of them. I am trying to get a diplomat towards where their hordes may be in order to try and strike a deal with them to become their friend. I haven't a fucking clue where any of their towns are, so
sire.
It's not going well. But I am also going to have a chat with the Turks and see if we can try and bring them onto my side as well, or at least just try and make them friendlier. And our financial situation is looking not so crap for once. So yeah, there's a lot to do. We are just about at the end of his turn anyway. There isn't really anything to move. We've got Edmund's done his moves. Everyone's just a bit droopy and sleepy at the minute. So we are pretty much at the position where we are going to call it a turn. We are just going to quickly check our missions because I need to refresh myself. So we've got one more turn left on our ceasefire with Denmark. So next turn we're going to be making our move on Oslo. It would be preferable if I'd bothered to make some catapults, but I haven't. But hopefully the Pope isn't going to fucking axe me within 2 turns. We've also been ordered to blockade Bordeaux, but I can't be bothered. Mainly because the Pope told me to stop fucking France up. Speaking of, I think one of my priorities across the next few turns is we're going to start upgrading our artillery production in key regions so we can start recruiting catapults and trebuchets to speed up the sieging process so we don't have these papal roadblocks hindering me all the time, because I know it's early to say it, but honestly, I feel like we're starting to hit the home stretch, and I think by the end of this week, so I'm doing 7 episodes of Total War this week, I think we're going to be quite close to victory. That being said, the Pope's kind of hates everyone at the minute. Spain's excommunicated. The Imperials are close to excommunication. I'm not too far off excommunication. Still not excommunicated though, even though this guy's a fucking ungrateful bastard. Venice, he likes Venice just because he's a Venetian. Yeah, he hates Sicily, hates Milan. He's alright with Denmark, and he's alright with some of these people. So, yeah, even though fucking Portugal's actually doing well, but they're still fucking excommunicated. I can't remember what Portugal did. I think it was just because everyone hated Portugal because they were so bad at making their minds up on whether or not they were going to start a war with everyone, but the Pope just said, fuck it, it's open season on Portugal. And I still basically control a college of cardinals. So hopefully the next Pope's an English one, actually. Hubert would make a lovely Pope. Pope Hubert has a lovely calm ring to it. We'll get some crap Latin name instead, which I find sad because I would love a Pope Hubert. Anyway, we're going to hube on to the next turn. Turn 90 of that, so it's actually progress review time. That's great. I haven't done an episode in over a month, and I'm already having to review my fucking progress. Well, I guess it'll bring us all up to speed since we've had a month off from this, unless you're in the future and you're just fucking binge watching these, then you're going to be hearing a lot of redundant information, my friend. Either way, we're going to jump on to the next turn and just observe the world around us. I'm honestly beginning to wonder if it's going to take longer for me to do a turn or for a turn to transit in this game. That is the level we are getting to now. Right, anyway. 2 key things to point out. One, looks like France is gearing up for a new offensive against me, so we're going to get ready to bat that one right away. And we've got a witch problem in Aarhus now.
Do not fear the unexplained.
But she's just a wise woman, right? You, Michelle.
Yes, Your Highness.
He's still in pursuit of his witch, so that'll happen in a couple of turns' time. So let's just go through our notifications first. So end of turn report. The Mongols are now better than us, but we're still good in everything else, so yay. Most advanced faction, it's me again. Great. Large town ready to upgrade. Dublin's up for an upgrade. Good. Right, how much? 2,400, do it. Mission success. The Pope is giving me that lovely smile that you just cannot hate, and I'm just going to wipe it right off by sieging our Oslo in a minute. Sorry, Stockholm, we already own Oslo. By the way, Christopher of Durham now is gaining more piety, or he has a priest with him. Yay, well done, Christopher. I wonder what King Arthur's up to. Well, he's actually over here, isn't he? No, wait, that's Joffrey. Where the fuck did I leave King Arthur? Keep your jokes to yourself. And John has a master archer and still really fucking hates me, but look, he's going to hit the source now anyway, so just let him do what he wants now. I've given up on him. By the way, Angers has completed its upgrade to a citadel, which is going to really boost my position against France. And Frankfurt has completed its repairs. Current report, Nottingham has given us plenty of dismounted feudal knights, which we're going to be dispatching to France ASAP. And then it was just a lot of retraining. And then diplomatic information. Yes! The Imperials decided to start a war with a Pope, because obviously they still have capacity to start wars with factions that are way more powerful and influential than me in some sense. So the Holy Roman Empire has now effectively committed suicide, and I look forward to you know, helping push them off the cliff. So first things first, Captain Charles, I want you to get your ass down to Prague. We're going to take that today actually, because we got the siege equipment to do it. This was just always going to be a quick smash and grab. Well, we're going to smash, but we're going to have to grab quite hard because Poland might have their eyes on the town. But saw a couple of movements, but nothing of note. It could be for the minute. Hold your siege on for just a sec, so I'm just going to talk. It could be the situation where it might have just been an errant Polish captain attacking me, and they're not worried, but Poland might stay their hand for the minute. That being said, I am going to be keeping my eye on them. John Bush, yeah, I want you. Well, we were watching Henry von Dassel, but I think he's going somewhere else. And yeah, apparently his army's strong, but they're all fucking mercs. So they're not exactly, well, they're professional, but one not the biggest professionals. That's the Polish capital there. That'd be a tempting target, and it's within arm's reach. I want to go and have a look at that capital.
From the shadows, sire.
I don't necessarily want to take it, but I would like to keep an eye on that, because that might be one of their power places. So if I can see what's coming in and out of, I guess this is Warsaw, or Krakow. If I can see what's coming in and out of Krakow, then I will pretty much have a nice bead on what Poland's up to in regards to me. I don't know if this guy is going to attack me by way of Captain Gunther.
Face the might of the Reich, coward.
I think dealing with this little bit of a might of the Reich might actually be a nice warm-up before we deal with Prague. Oh, then again, what's Prague's garrison like? Slightly stronger. Balance. Right, well, fuck it. We'll deal with Captain Gunther first. I'd like a quick field battle just to flex these old muscles of mine and get you back in Hamburg, by the way, and get you retrained. Rightio, let's do it. Magdeburg, just fucking chuck everyone at it. He's gonna run away anyway, but I'm gonna chase him down and kill him because he's got nowhere to run. So he's just gonna sit around and be a problem. Unless he wants to engage, and then good luck to him because he's gonna fucking lose.
Glory, honor, victory.
All right, what do we know about Gunther, by the way?
Words with the enemy.
2 spears, 2 towns, and a peasant archers. Right. We're going to send our longbows, we're going to send our artillery because I'm going to really fuck them hard. Send the yeomans, and then send the billmen. It's not worth the time of my dismounted knights to deal with this. But Giles, you're going to lead because we're a little low on cavalry at the minute. So yeah. That should be enough troops to deal with this guy. I'm only sending a small troop to deal with him, but
you command, my liege.
They're enough to outplay him, and even at that, actually, Gunther's army is slightly denumbered. So it's not looking good for Gunther today, unfortunately, or Gunther. He's got a thing, so he's actually called Captain Gunther. So Gunther, I'm going to kill you at night as well, because I'm just really, really laying the hate on you. So it's 5-1 in my favour. Let's just jump right in.
Honor
Get into
and
this.
glory await England, men.
Lass, how many noble and violent knights we lost? Not too many, because I'm only chucking a couple of mailed knights in.
The time for battle has come. But it is not my way to send men into needless peril or throw lives away. Be assured, I will not ask any more of you than I would ask of myself. I ask only that you fight with honor and do not turn your back to the foe. Together then, we will have victory, for such is to my taste and my custom in battle. Over there stands a miserable collection of sausage-eating, beer-swilling imperial pudding heads. I think they will welcome death. And at the last, there are those who say I am a hard taskmaster. I am proud to admit there are few harder. If I lash you with my tongue, it saves you from the whips of foreigners. That way, more of you will come safe home. Now fight, you English sots! Fight!
Well, he's a proud taskmaster, I'll give him that.
Units, await my
And he has a
orders.
taste for pudding heads. Right, longbows, you're the front line today.
Units, march!
Yeah, for some reason we can't get our stakes out though. Can you not get your stakes out? Well, yeah, you can get your stakes out. Can you get your stakes? There we go.
Move stakes!
No, you get your sticks out. Oh yeah, I've got like, what are you?
Yeoman!
Yeah, Yeoman can't deploy stakes. Can use sharpened stakes, yet I see no stakes. How weird. Okay, so we'll have some stakes out, but not all the stakes. Okay, right. We'll just have to be careful, right? No skirmishing, by the way. I just want the enemy to come to us. Billman, you're going to be a little ways behind because I want to get the artillery up here. And I'm just going to go full Satan, and I am going to let them fire at will. Use their flaming ammo. We'll just crush everything in our path. Billman, you're right behind. You're going to pull in if need be. And then I'll have the knights act independently of each other, so you two are just on flanking. The only really key unit we will need to kill are the enemy archers, but to be honest, where they put themselves, I don't know. And we outrange them, so before, we'll get the drop on them before they get the drop on us. So either way, this is one of those battles where we're just going to batter the enemy to death with, effectively, just with our artillery. So one of our catapults has already managed to get a drop on the enemy, and as have the others. The peasant archers are coming up first. Archers, you have to hold your formation to the best of your ability. You just give no room. Just blast everyone down. No fire arrows, by the way, but not worth it. I just want regular ammo out of you, because I don't think it's going to make a difference whether or not we use fire with you lot. They're just capable of killing everything. Still, the archers are really going for it. Actually, the rest of the things coming around. Right, start battering the town militia. One of you artilleries, just go for the archers. Artilleries as well. There you go, we're just going to stagger it out, but I don't know if they're going to just come, I think they may just come in for the good old retard charge and just go right in for it, actually. A noble tactic at that, well, say noble, more like a fucking stupid tactic. Billman, I want you ready. They could attempt to charge us, and I am convinced at least one unit is actually going to charge us. So, archers, pull it back. Artillery, shoot whatever's at the back line. Looks like the enemy wants to get this engagement going early. Billman, get in there, have some fun. Artillery, ceasefire for now. Just want you to just call it quits there, right? Billman, I have little to no doubts on your ability to kill the enemy today. Knights, let's just pull it around. Let's make this one quick,
Our men
actually.
are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Archers, try and pick off most spears because they're not doing anything. Cavalry, I want you to try and get yourself to a wide berth before you charge in for the kill, please. General, try and focus on killing off those archers. You take the spear militia on a bit of a walk. We'll deal with them later. Right, Billman, how are we doing over here? They are feeling good. They're not planning to lose. They're doing a very good job, actually. Archers are providing some support. However, I'm going to just get them to call it a day for now. Just because I am wary of causing a bit of friendly fire, which I don't want to happen. Right, pretty much got everything on the run now. Right, cavalry, focus on chasing. I'm going to get our Billman to try and intercept the enemy spear militia. Cavalry, actually, you know what, I have an idea. Try and bring the spear militia towards my lines. They'll fault. No. Don't engage them. Don't give them what they want. Just want you to follow them around a little bit. You're not. Yeah, they're not prepared to fight. They're just hovering. Right. Billman, go on. Get in there. Yeah, those spear militia won't stand a chance. They've got no armor whatsoever. Right. So some of the peasant archers trying to come back as are some of the town militia. So cavalry, I just wanted to go down, batter anything down that's tried to get away. I think my Billmen are now doing a very effective crowd control job because, as you can see, everything's bloody dying. So yeah. See, when you have no cavalry support, you kind of fucks because if the enemy has cavalry,
the enemy force remains.
Right, I thought we hit that ages ago, men. Come on, let's speed it up. But yeah, when you have no cavalry support, you are going to get so easily outmaneuvered that it's fucking hilarious. Right, how are we doing over there? Right, that's that unit just wiped out for good. Oh, actually, you know what? You just keep chasing down whatever's left, actually. I don't want anything coming back to haunt us. We have got spears here, though. So, knights, before you start dropping the numbers like there's some sort of base, let's get you out of there before you just basically start dropping. Let the Billmen soften them up first. I want you to catch them unawares. Or at least you can just... Actually, there you go. Pick off the stragglers. You two, move upon those spears. There we go. We're making a nice 1-2 partnership here now. Right, you. Bring down that last peasant archer, and then you can... Well, actually, you don't need to take 5. You're still actually doing pretty good for stamina. See? Not even broken a sweat this game. Or at least, well, these guys are getting a sweat of some sort, but it's just a warmed up sweat, you know, but not sweating. Guys, I told you to engage the spears, they're chasing you, come on. There you go, kill them off. Not worth our time. So I'm dead now. I mean, everything here, I mean, jeez, look at that. That is a trail of perfectly lined up bodies there. You guys have done a very fine job. Knights are going to start coming in, or at least the general's going to start coming in. Right, just about done. Right, Billman, just lump it in for the final engagement. I want you to just wipe out whatever's left, and then I'm going to go for a total elimination. And the Holy Roman Empire are not getting any ransom back. I'm going to go for a straight execution. Oh, looks like we're coming back actually. Archers, give them a volley. Give them a volley. Billman, line up. I'm going to put them between a rock and a hard place. Alright. This will scare him off. Oh, it's actually not really scaring him off. Okay. I want someone to get right up their asses, please. Because this is going to get a little bit painful. But then again, that was another fantastic first-class volley there.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
They wimped out. I want them all dead, lads. I want them all gone. There is no excuse for no survivors because, look, no one else has survived so far, so why are we going to set this new precedent now? Well, I'm setting a precedent for no Imperial survivors. I mean, look, no escapees. Or I'll become a harsh taskmaster than I already am. Just ask any of my builders in Tropico, they know what it's like to work for a dictator. Dictato. Nice one, by the way. He didn't even get a ceremony for his death.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling nice and warmed up now. That was a nice battle. Well done, lads. Couldn't really ask for a better victory. Maybe less losses, but fuck it. 45 losses, nothing. 501 losses, that means you're pretty crap. Yeah, everyone did a good job. Catapults didn't really get an eye in. Actually, the general didn't really get too many kills. Well, but then again, he was just basically taking everyone as prisoners because he likes to do the killing later. And look, here's a residue of design. Says John Milton. They're not worth the money, and I suspect the Imperials can't pay it, and they have no safe passage home. So death. Oh, sorry.
God, nein, spare us.
Oh, sorry. God says I have to kill at least 9 of you, then 9 more. Then I'll keep multiplying the 9 until I'm at 487, even though it's probably not in the 9 times table. Sorry, it's just business. Good job.
Honourable, glorious victory!
Ooh, who hates me now, actually? Denmark. If you can't tell by the way, I'm looking at my screen in a really weird manner because I didn't really know about Denmark. Look down on that. Oh, fuck it. Look, Denmark, you can't really be chucking stones when you're going to get eliminated in a few turns. You're
Hail
fucked.
my king!
As I speak, the people at Magdeburg will be preparing my final strike against them, or Hamburg. Look, basically, Denmark, your days are very numbered. So don't get on my bad side, and I might ignore you for a few more turns and allow you to enjoy the gift of existence for a little longer. Right. Battle number 2. Not really much of a boogaloo. We're going to Prague now. Let's just fucking do it.
As you wish, sire.
Right, I want you to siege Prague, and I want it done in a turn. Simple as that. Blow the walls up. It's just a town, so we'll be through those walls and in the city in no time. What was a garrison, by the way? Oh, we'll see it in the battle. Let's just go! So, oh, it's the Emperor himself, actually. Alright, we haven't fought an Emperor yet. Well, hello, Emperor Gottfried the Malevolent. The malevolently stupid. His garrison is fuck all. But because it's the Emperor's garrison, he's going to take a bit of killing. Good thing I'm bringing some of my finest spear militia, or levy spears. What are you? Militias or spears? Levies. Right. My finest levies will deal with him. And then my finest billmen. Or he'll just get hit by an unfortunate catapult. That'll be the best way for him to go out, in my opinion. He's also being garrisoned by a few armoured sergeants, a few mailed knights, and a few town militia. There's so few of them, they are practically inconsequential. However, they are armoured, but I brought my longbowmen, so they are going to just clip right through that armour. So, balance of power is 5-3 in my favour. I guess my only disadvantage is I don't have a general, but I think my men will do a pretty good job. They're being led by me, after all. I can be a good stand-in. Okay, my lads, in the city, get it? Bring me the head of the Emperor, or put him to sleep, or drown him in a barrel of malt vinegar. Either of those three are good, but the malt vinegar one is the best, because then I can sail it down a river or something.
Give them no quarter this day, men. Take up arms and
Wow, a lot of speeches getting cut off today, aren't there? Anyway, war is the greatest playback can affect humanity because it fucks everything, says Martin Luther, not quite the king. Alright, we're just going to jump right into this one.
Await my orders!
Welcome to Prague, by the way. It's not unlike too many settlements we've seen before. Got plenty of ways to get in, and plenty of ways for the enemy to get out. That being said, they have so few troops, a sally forth is probably not on the cards for them. Because my views are restricted, I can't quite plan out where the plaza is, so I assume it's near the church. Actually, I just caught a glimpse of there. Looks like we might have a straight shot if we just jump through this wall here. That being said, it's a bit of a killing pit, like we've seen in a few cities in days gone by. But, that being said, there's so few enemies, they'll be barely manning the towers. However, just for the interest of not bringing my catapults up here where the towers may potentially harm them, we're going to punch through this wall and then we'll just take it from there. So, they will drill through the walls. I'm going to use normal ammo only because I don't like using flaming ammo. Apparently it does do more damage, but I don't like taking a risk of it just, you know, fucking out and not hitting anything. Spikefield Knights are going to be one of my leading lads in the walls because they're strong, so I need a strong units leading first. But then again, the Billmen are probably capable of doing... Actually, Billmen are probably more capable of doing a job. Right, Billmen, you're in first. Knights, I'm going to keep you in reserve. If things start to go wrong, you'll be needed. Spears will follow the Billmen because, yeah... Actually, the Spears are probably going to be better for tanking damage, but their morale's a little shaky. So, I want to get the Billmen in first, but the Spears can come in. And they will do a tactical counter-cavalrying. Right, longbows, I'll have 2 of you here. And get your stakes out, please. Just in case. And then yeoman, you'll go here, and you can also get your stakes out. And then life just goes on. Why do you guys get to have your stakes? I don't get you guys. Either way, I think we'll go for our usual tactic. We'll break in the city, clear out whoever chooses to defend the wall, get our archers in, basically have happy fun times shooting everything in the plaza with our longbowmen. And then we'll bring in our spears to finish the job. And that'll be a job well done. Right, get to it, lads. We have a schedule to keep. And ooh, they actually managed to man a tower. Well done. It's actually firing at us. That's not so good. Alright, bring it down. Actually, you know what? One of you, bring the tower down. I have enough of you to do this job. I'm not sure what the hell that tower's shooting at. It's trying to shoot at my longbowmen. Longbowmen are going to fight back though. Longbowmen, start volleying at whatever has chosen to defend those walls. I think it's just a few of the tower militia, so just keep on it. We're gonna bring that tower right down. We're not gonna allow them to get away with this shite. There we go. Good volleys, lad. Good volleys. Everyone's gonna volley, and all those guys are gonna get absolutely wrecked. Or, well, they're behind crenellated walls, so they're actually gonna have an easier time of it. But then again, I wouldn't stand on a wall that's gonna imminently crumble. Actually, are there some of the armored side? No, it's just because of spear. Actually, I don't know. I think the armored soldiers might be mixed in. Doesn't look like it. No, I don't think they are. That's a shame. I would have liked to. I would have enjoyed seeing them die. And oh, fuck's sake! Who missed? No missing, lads. That's banned. Oh, come the fuck on, dude. Look, the tower isn't that hard to fucking miss. Come on, get your eye in. Thought you were using your accurate rock shots. We've abandoned that tower anyway, so we don't need to worry about being shot at anymore. So archers, I want you. I'm gonna group you all up actually. Call it a day. No more firing. Bring that tower down anyway because fuck it, it's offended me. Oh, this Jesus Christ. We're hitting more fucking everything else with that actual tower. That is bloody embarrassing. At least I have a catapult there, so we can continue our siege campaign. I'm actually bringing the wall down a little bit, but we're getting starting to lag, so that means I've got to upgrade my fucking computer again. Jesus, right, yeah, the tower, well, I said the tower's fucked, but we seem to be having a really hard time hitting the great big tower, and yet we can hit the itty bitty wall. Something does not add up here, as in, I think these guys are not trying very hard. Come on, guys, the tower is not that fucking hard to hit. But I'm seeing, I mean, come on, lads. I'm starting to feel a little bit embarrassed. I've seen better and I expect better, because come on, that thing's opening fire at us again. Right. Once the wall's down, we're going in regardless. I don't have time to waste on this. That being said, there's some town militia. Can you hit them from here? Get a couple of volleys in while we just wait for the last of the walls to finish off. Oh my god. See that? Oh my god, we started a fire. Well, don't put flammable materials in your buildings when your town's under siege, that's all I'm going to say. Right, we nearly got one down. We didn't really get too many kills on the walls, actually, but oh well, I guess that's just life. Nearly half killed this tower, by the way. You know what, one of these catapults is probably going to catch on fire before it... Fucking hell, dude! Oh my god! Can you just, like, not aim slightly to the left all the time? Are you just... Finally, right.
Into the breach and onto victory.
Right, both catapults, have your fun with the wall, but apart from that, Billman, I wish for you to now enter the city. Got some, oh, hello, the Emperor himself is coming. Right, Spears, I want you following close behind. You may be starting your party a little early. Archers, while we wait, I want you to start picking off that general. He's a juicy target, and I want him gone. You guys having any luck, by the way? I don't know, I can't tell. One of you becomes less restricted, we'll know. Is that tower finally going down? Oh my god, come on, get rid of that tower now. It needs to be gone. Like, seriously, it's going to start shooting at me. Get rid of it. Is that what it is? That tower's going to be the MVP of, well, the Imperial MVP at least. Finally, right, that tower is history. Managed to destroy its little hats. Right. Catapults, you want something else to do. That other tower is always fun to shoot, so shoot the other tower just in case it starts to come back to life. I mean, I'll give you a shiny gold coin for every time you actually don't miss. Hey? See, you gotta motivate your troops. A lot of the town's on fire, by the way. I didn't do that. Probably some ignorant baker who can't cook. Right. How are we looking? Got a lot of infantry ready to meet us and a lot of spears ready to meet us. Archers have been doing what they can, however, as we now enter the actual city itself, I'm going to have my archers cease fire. Well, then again, maybe not. It's not the easiest shot for my archers to make because of a wall, but you know what? Let's see what we can hit. Billman! No, I said stop. Not in just yet. Let's wait, let's bide our time. we have an opportunity because now that the tower is no longer getting in my way. So how's that one doing, by the way? It's nearly fucked. Wow, you did that one quick. If they're going to stay their hand, I'm going to let my archers just play with them for a little longer. They're not going to hit me. We're getting another tower up and running. Right. You two. Another tower to play with. Get rid of it. Don't know if I was shooting at anything yet. Yeah, it's shooting at me. Right. We may need to accelerate our plans because I don't trust my catapults to get rid of that thing quickly. Because so far they've proven themselves to be pretty rubbish. But yeah, archers are just going to keep doing what they can. I mean, I can see they're doing fucking stop motion shots over here. Just doing what they can, and we're just completely missing every fucking shot. So that'll be a couple more fires starting over there, probably. But actually, we've got a couple of hits from our archers. We are starting to chew off a bit of the bodyguard. It's not the end of the world, and to be honest, he's going to have a hard time charging through this little choke point here. So I'm tempted just to hold my ground for a little longer. That tower's going to be gone anyway. It doesn't stand a chance. It's absolutely fucked. One of you, do you want? You can play back town militia if you want. Just soften them up for a little bit. I want you to focus all your firepower on the Emperor. Same goes for the Yeomans. You guys are Emperor killers now. And oh my god, right? Come on. Thank you. Right. No towers left. Happy days. Artillery as your final job, because you're really fucking tanking it on the ammo today. Bring down that wall now, because there's idiots stood on it, and we may as well just make a new breach, because, oh, bugger it. I can foot the bill for the repair costs, don't we? Oh, wow, we're doing a good job of killing those guys, aren't we? I think they're probably going to run off now, actually, now that they realise that I'm about to start launching catapult rocks in their direction. Looks like the Emperor's getting bored as well, and he's going to start wandering off. That's fine. Let the low attention span bastard hover for a little longer. I'm just picking off more of his bodyguard. I'm seeing quite a few of them go down. I mean, we killed a few of them, so sadly not one of them was the Emperor himself. But well, I wasn't really expecting that. That was only really like the absolute kingpin jackpot bonus of the day. Where he might start. I don't know if he's going to shoot, or I think he's just adjusting his formation to account for all the idiots he's been losing. I don't know if we got too many kills off that one, by the way. I don't think we got anything. We actually managed to split the formation in two, though, which is kind of funny, I guess. Right, you get back to work on what you're doing. I'm going to let my archers just drain their ammunition now. Catapults, I don't want that second breach after all. Call it a day. Because I don't want that. I don't want to be flanked. I was only really doing it just to try and scare off the enemy. Not a lot for you guys to do now, really. I don't want you to fire on anything else now because there's a risk of friendly fire. Just take 5 for now. If I think of something else for you to do, then you'll have a new job. For now, I'm going to let the archers just continue doing their role in the battle. So, right, I think we'll speed it up now at this point, actually, because there isn't too much to see. As it stands, I'm just slowly pinging off a couple more of their guys. My Yeomans are done. These guys are done. These are the last archers now to have a few volleys left. So, just going to let them just do what they can. See if they just get a kill. If they don't, it's not the end of the world if they don't get a kill. I would try and pick on the armored sides, but there's so few of them, it's not even worth it. I'd rather just pick on the juicy target, but yeah. That's it for now. Right. Time to kill an Emperor. Right, 1 unit of Billmen, get in there, engage the armoured sergeants. Follow up with a unit of Spears, who are going to focus their efforts on the Emperor. I'm going to bring them down here and now. Let's try and keep this one away from the plaza if we can, but then again, they'll inevitably run away. Either way, you know what, Billman, I have an idea. Run down, fucking jump those guys. Actually, just keep them in check. I know you're not designated cavalry killers, but let's face it, Mailed Knights just, no matter what they fight, they just don't have a fun time in like just a straight up battle. I mean, as you can see, look there, they're just already dying. They're being fucking horsehewed. Right, Spears, you need to just try and tank
very much
it.
in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, here comes the Emperor. He's going to try and complicate issues. I'd say my weakness in this battle is I lack cavalry completely, but that being said, cavalry isn't really the deciding factor for the offensive team. Highly useful for me to have when I'm on the offensive, but I'm not going to say it's going to be the deal maker. Having a general is kind of useful, but I think for now we are in a position where we are going to have a dead Emperor very soon. Other Spears, start moving in. Try and get yourselves slinking around to the back foe. I have a plan for you. But for now, yeah, the General's bodyguard is hemorrhaging numbers. He's not doing well. Trying to find where the Emperor lies at the minute. He's somewhere among these losers. And let's face it, the bodyguard doesn't even wear very nice armour, but look kind of, there he is, right, we spotted him. Yeah, some of these guys are wearing pretty poor armour, so yeah. Low quality General's bodyguard at the end of the day. I guess we get the upgraded Generals sooner or later, you know, like you did in Rome. Then again, I haven't really noticed the upgraded Generals whenever you played as the Romans, because you went from having a crap General to fucking beefy, burly Praetorian cavalry, you just tank everything. Right, a couple of Imperials are starting to break ranks, that's the armoured sergeants, that's fine. Levy Spears, I want you to try and sneak up the flank if you can, and we're gonna surround the General and kill him there. Let him run for now, he's not worth the time or energy. Actually, you know, let's just start trying to sneak the Billman around. We can get the Billman on the back flank actually and finish this.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Well, I want really half of him here to begin with anyway, so I don't really care if half of them are dead because, to be honest, they stand no chance. The Emperor, wow, this is the easiest Emperor I've ever had to. Oh, he's gonna run away. He's gonna run away. All right, lads, see if you can catch up to him. If you can't, it's not the end of the world. But if you can, then we're gonna knock him out here. I think, yeah, coward. Didn't want to face identified death, did he? Alright, Spears, line it up here. Billman, get up this street. Tackle the town militia, who is just leaving behind as a defence, and then we'll have a round 2 with this Emperor later. Oh wait, they're not going to run away. Fine by me. Right. Not too far from the Plaza then, right, so we've got a couple ways to approach it. But, actually no, we've got a couple ways to approach it. Right. Billman, take this approach, meet me up here. Spears, you can take this approach. That might be the approach the Emperor might be most likely to attempt any form of counter-attack against us on. So we can go there and we'll be ready for him. We'll be ready to do the deeds that we must do to kill fucking anon bastard Emperors. Right. We've got this one. Let's just speed it up a little bit and just let things let's just allow things to happen. So things are moving in a really weird manner. But yeah, I think we've got everyone done now. The catapults won't need to do anything at all, actually, within the final parts of this battle. But yeah, the Imperials are now just clumped everything up. So as it stands, there are now just some town militia and the Emperor himself, and an armoured sergeant, a lonely little armoured sergeant. Right. So how do we stand in getting lads into position? We are pretty good. Right. Billman, you're a tempting target. Get out there and bully their infantry. Or then again, Spears, you know what? Fuck it. Just get right in there. Get right up the arse of that cavalry. You have fucking got them right there. Look at that. He didn't even see you coming. Get that Emperor. Billman, I need you to come and lend a hand. Get on the back of those town militia and push them over the precipice. We've got this Emperor wrapped up. He is a...
Enemy king is slain. A worthy enemy, but no less dead for that. We must press our advantage.
I don't agree with calling this man worthy. The Imperials were never a worthy foe. They were weak, cowardly, treacherous, and now dead.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I hate to say it, but I honestly have so little respect for the Imperials. They're cowards. Cowards to the hilt, and cowards to the end. And their end is coming very soon. They could have gone to the Pope for some help, you know. The Pope doesn't like me. But no, you just had multiple excommunications, and therefore I'm doing my papal duty and smearing you out. Alright, should just be a straight fight to the finish now. All my units completely outrank this town militia unit, so shouldn't really be much excuses for my lads dying. Some of them will die because they might just be a bit tired. Spears are starting to lose their way a little bit. So you know what, Spears, just to avoid too many of you dying, I'm going to get you out of there now and let the Billman just finish this one off now. Billman, just wipe out the last. I'm just going to get those guys out because they're just getting a little tired. And I don't want to start having some unnecessary deaths because I need quite a lot of you guys left living just because we are going to have to potentially do a polish. Ooh, come on. Somebody who's going to go in for the big finish and then cause a matrix flip. He just got matrix flipped there. I love that move. What are you even doing? You keep battering him and he just doesn't notice. Then Ooh, oh, wow. Yeah, you fucking clonked him on the head. So hard he fell the wrong way. Oh, he's going... Oh my god, you just love going for the head clonk, don't you? Come on, you can do it. Oh, no, come on. He just fucking used the force on you. Christ, you're weird. Right. Yeah, some of these guys seem to be using the force today. Sadly, it's somewhat with them, but they're using the shit side of the force. We're the Jedi, don't worry. We're British Jedi. Because we had Alec McGuinness. And to some extent, Ewan McGregor, but I kind
All
of
of
exterminated
Christendom
Scotland,
will be
so yeah.
awed by the victory we have won here today.
Especially since it was against such horrible heathens. Right, good. We actually lost more men than the enemy, but anyway, as the enemy didn't deploy a lot of men, and Emperor Gottfried is now dead. Burning in hell, nice and crispy. There's some stats, not really too bothered about them, because the most of this wasn't really much of a battle, but it gets me Prague. I like that. Who doesn't like having Prague? I hear it's a lovely tourist destination in the summer. And in the winter, actually. Prague's a town for all seasons.
The day is ours, sire.
I've never been to Prague, but I hear it's very nice.
This is English soil now.
Go for an occupation, if you can. Who's fucking... Alright. The priest is having a little wander around. Wenzel von Lombardy. Right, whatever. Just occupy. The enemy routed. Good. There are a few rebels in the area, but I think for now, we need to quickly take stock of what's going on in the area. You know, what is that?
Come and face the might of the Reich, coward.
I'll deal with him in a minute. You know, we'll deal with him as our finisher. Right, repair the walls, and in terms of recruitment, you know what? Let's just quickly have this battle before we start blobbing dudes up. Billman,
Sire.
Yeomans,
My lord.
and actually no, don't send the Yeomans, send the regulars, and take one onager and just go and wipe him out. Just get rid of Captain Helmet.
To war then,
Oh, wait, we're not even going to make it this turn. Right, Captain Helmet will be dealt with next turn then. For now, Prague, you will do some recruitment then, honest. I'm going to start blobbing up a couple of dudes. Not disbanding gold standard spears, by the way. They will get sent back for retraining, so if we could do so, please,
Yes,
that'd be
sire.
fantastic.
We'll make camp here, sire.
Right. Recruitment options here aren't too bad. Well, actually, no, I say that they're piss poor, really. We got access to artillery, that's fine. We can even recruit assassins here. Oh, wait, I just remembered. I hate assassins because they're shit and useless all the time. We can get a merchant. Not really any good for unless we're in the Middle East. Yeah, for now, just recruit 2 spears just to keep our numbers up and keep on repairs. Start working on a mining network, I guess, or roads or farming. A city watch actually might be a better idea, so we can start recruiting some archers. Yeah, we'll go for a city watch because we need to definitely get some more diverse recruitment options in this town, especially. Make sure you're on a growth build policy. I want this town growing. There we go. Right, Brill. Right, moving in a positive direction now, and it's been a positive end to a positive episode. Well, no, just kidding. We've got 10 minutes. Right,
Hail, my
Harold,
king.
get yourself into Nuremberg, please.
Yes, my liege.
And then what we got here,
I will
Captain
not waste
Volkmar.
words
It's
with
literally
the
one
enemy.
unit. Right,
Hail, my king.
take 2 spears, kill him.
By your
Oh,
will,
fuck
sire,
off.
we shall.
What is he, by the
Come
way?
and face the might of the Reich, coward.
Right, it's 1 unit, so my rule is I'm going to
As you will,
auto-resolve
my
this
king.
shit because it is
To
not
battle.
worth my time. 11 losses, well done. Honestly, I'm not doing the one unit battles unless it's a very
Honourable,
interesting unit I haven't
glorious
faced before.
victory.
Right, Harold feels appreciated, but I didn't subject him to doing a full battle, so well
Honour,
done.
sire. We shall continue tomorrow, my liege.
That's that little thing done. We'll get you. Oh, I do apologise. We're going to get him in Nuremberg next turn, and he can get to work. Right, you,
Hail, my
Augustine.
king.
I was going to send you to Rams or to Metz. We've got to do some retraining on you. But due to circumstances of a French nature, I need you to make your
Yes,
way to
my
Paris.
liege.
I suspect that is where the Roman de Poitiers is going to strike us. And we'll deal with those rebels later. Captain Edmund, you will be heading for Paris as well. We need to beat the French to the punch. We need to get our
Making camp,
forces
my lord.
united up. So yeah, Edmund has a good troop with him. So get your ass to
As you
Paris as
wish.
quick as you can.
March to exhaustion, sire.
I'm
Continuing
going to send for
later.
some Billman and Mill
Sire.
Knights and get one catapult sent up as well.
By your command.
That'll keep Paris under wraps for now. Angier, by the way, I want you to continue doing some recruitment. Start getting some dismounted English knights. We're gonna get some heavy things, and bump it up with some dismounted feudals. Yeah, I'm gonna get a mighty host ready to take down Bordeaux when we're allowed to again. Joffrey, by the way, we are no longer at ceasefire with Denmark, so I want you to move into Stockholm, and I want you to get that for me next turn. You think you could do that, Joffrey? You had your training with the last king, and the Danish didn't use that ceasefire time to build up an army of any description. Probably because they've actually run out of money at this point. I think their economy is probably fucked, so yeah.
Prepare to assault the walls. We lay siege.
Got quite a lot of build points actually, so we're gonna go for 3 siege towers. And do me a ram actually, and then yeah, 3 siege towers and a ram. That seems fair, right? Maintain your siege.
The siege goes as planned, sire.
Relations worsened. Milan. Last time I checked, I didn't give a flying fuck what Milan thought. Maybe because they're excommunicated. Yeah, so I don't give a flying fuck what Milan thinks of me. We don't even share a border, and to be honest, once we do, I'm gonna fuck them up so hard anyway. Because yeah. Milan is kind of on my list of people to conquer because I would like Genoa. Lots of money to be made there. Anyway, what do we know about Stockholm's garrison? We know that it's pathetic. King Dan, to be honest, has honestly not tried. He's got 3 crossbow militia, a ballista, and a catapult. Yeah, the artillery may be somewhat threatening, but at the same time, it's not so effective inside the city walls, where it's not going to get a good shot on me. So, yeah, life isn't fun for him right now. He's going to die. Captain Richard, by the way, you are headed for Hamburg, and there isn't really anything else I can do this turn. I'm trying to just think of shit to do before we end the episode. Admiral Nicholas is actually heading for port, so we can get our new troops loaded up. Right, who was I going to send? Toby, Francis, or Roger Webb? Roger Webb's got the most command and the most loyalty. Francis could use more loyalty, so maybe giving him something to do would help him. And Toby's just governing. But you know what? I'm going to send Roger because he's got command.
king.
I need command in the field right now. So take your armoured swords, take your bills, take your... Just take your really amazing troops. Get yourself down here. I don't need to be any Danish boogeymen around, and I want you to just get yourself down there, and we'll fight the good fight. We'll get you, hopefully, fight against some Frenchies. Speaking of, we've pretty much got no money left, so I think what I'm going to do is, with any reserve cash, like little bits and bobs we have, shopping around. Where are you going? Oh yeah, we're going to build watchtowers, aren't we? Yeah.
Yes.
Keep on your watchtower mission.
We shall continue tomorrow, my liege.
Yeah. Any bits and bobs we have left over, just loose change jingling about, I'm going to use on the Middle East. Just to get random bits and bobs, just because I want to make sure, even if we're just throwing crap at the Mongols, anything is better than nothing with those dudes. You keep hunting around for them, though. I'm getting quite worried that I've lost track of their position.
Yes, my lord.
And that's not gonna add up very well for me if they suddenly decide that they don't like me. There's a new Sultan Hazam.
Leave these lands, infidel, or I shall remove you.
Yeah, whatever. You haven't done a very good job of removing me so far. In fact, you asked me to kill your dad. You still haven't paid me back for that. So until you do that, I'm holding Damascus to hostage or ransom. And even at that, I'm not interested in giving Damascus back. You know what? Fuck it. I am this close to just saying bugger it. I'm going to wipe out the Egyptians. Now I'm using them as a cushion against the Mongols. They're an easy target for them to scavenge at. Buys me time. Time which may run out at some point. Probably at this rate. Some other fucking force from these is going to come in and replace the Mongols. I mean, it seems like we have cycles of Eastern invasions, or at least we used to. Don't really happen anymore. It's not like Russia's going to come over there, actually, no, we don't really count. I mean, we don't have marauders. And again, the Mongols weren't really marauders. They were empire builders, sort of. Not really, kind of. Yeah. I wonder when the next marauding is going to happen. Well, no, I shouldn't wonder that. I wouldn't like that to happen. Let's just think happy thoughts for now. let's think of a happy thought that within the next turn we're going to have Stockholm, and on the next episode we're going to do a review for where we're up to at the end of turn 90. So I hope you've enjoyed, my friends, and I will see you on the next episode. I hope you have a lovely evening, and that's really about it. See you later, my friends.